Hi there, welcome to the Cottage. I'm Joey the Veiled Cottage Witch, and this is another episode of my magical plant series. I'm so glad you're able to join me today. This is a very special episode because this is a very unique plant. This is Irish sea moss, and I'm going to show you this right away because it's very strange. If I can get a piece here. This is Irish sea moss. So the scientific name is Chondrus crispus, and it grows in the rocky Irish Isles. And there's a piece right here. This beautiful, although a little smelly, sea plant is very unique because it's associated with so many different things, and it's just a little on the strange side, kind of like yours truly. So let's get into the folk names. It's known by carrageen or carrageen moss, curly moss, gristle moss, jelly moss, and rock moss. So Irish sea moss, also known as Irish moss, has a rich history in Irish folklore, and it's associated with both healing and good fortune. It was traditionally used to treat respiratory ailments like coughs and colds, and was even carried on journeys or placed around homes for protection and to promote health. The name carrageen itself is derived from the Irish word carrigan, meaning little rock, reflecting its origin along the rocky Irish coastline. So sit a spell with me as we dive, pun intended, into the rich Irish history and lore of this unique and spellbinding sea plant. So Irish sea moss has played a vital role in Irish history and culture for so many years. Its uses date back to the 1800s during the Irish potato famine, when many Irish citizens turned to sea moss as a vital source of sustenance. The seaweed not only provided essential nutrients, but also served as a natural remedy for respiratory and digestive ailments. So they would thicken stews, they would make things last longer just by using this stuff. Now, in the 1940s, Irish sea moss was harvested for its carrageenan content to be used as a stabilizing agent in the production of military rations. So they found that they could make things last longer and preserve things for the military. So this weird moss, as you can see, it's pretty strange looking, was able to preserve things and to stretch out those rations to make sure that people were fed. How wonderful is that? So sea moss was often carried on trips or placed around the home to bring good health and fortune as well. Oh, there we go. Sea moss has also played a significant role in religious and cultural practices. For instance, in some cultures, it's considered a symbol of luck and prosperity and is used in rituals and ceremonies. However, the use and traditions associated with sea moss vary significantly across different cultures. Today, sea moss continues to be a staple in traditional Irish cuisine. It's used as a thickening agent for soups, sauces, and desserts. Beyond its culinary uses, sea moss has also found its way into Irish beauty and wellness practices. It's believed to have skin enhancing properties, and it's often used in homemade face masks and bath soaks. How wonderful is that? So many different uses. As a result of the popularity of natural healer Dr. Sebi, Irish sea moss has become a rising star in nutritional supplementation in recent years. The Irish have known about the power of the Condors crispus algae for hundreds of years. This association with health continued into the 1800s when it was used to treat respiratory diseases like pneumonia and even tuberculosis. I mean, this is not only a superfood, but a super healer. How awesome. So, I've only been working with it for a year or so. And I have found it's to be honest, when I bought it in its fresh form, I was a little grossed out. I had to dry it because the fresh form was kind of icky. Not, it was moist and it was like gummy and I just couldn't touch it. It was spongy. But once I dried it, I was able to work with it so much better. Yeah, it's just a preference. So let's move on to medicinal properties. So by promoting healthy thyroid and metabolic function, it can be argued that Irish sea moss may help to resolve the underlying causes of weight gain, making it easier to achieve and maintain a healthy weight. Secondly, because it bulks up in the digestive system, dietary fiber is known to promote a feeling of fullness and satisfaction for longer after eating. And because Irish sea moss is rich in this so-called fiber, it stands to reason that it might help people who are trying to reduce their food intake or to battle cravings. So adding a little bit of Irish sea moss into your diet might help bulk up so you don't eat crap, in other words. The high vitamin B and potassium content may help to support mental health as well. The vitamin B is widely known to support the nervous system and moderate the body's stress response, while potassium has been shown to relieve the symptoms of depression, promote positive mood, and relieve tension. Wonderful. Now, certain compounds found in Irish sea moss break down to form a gelatinous fiber. Remember, we talked about that in the digestive tract, as well as helping to soothe inflammation in the gut's mucous membranes. And this fiber bulks up by absorbing moisture, which regulates gut function and promotes positive overall gut health. So those of us with digestive issues that need to take fiber every day, like myself, this is a wonderful daily supplement. So potassium chloride, found in high concentrations in Irish sea moss, is a known expectorant, which means it thins the mucus and catarrh that causes congestion, and expectorants relieve irritation of the mucous membrane and make it easier to clear those airways. I could have used that this morning. I was having a rough time. Irish sea moss is packed full of natural antimicrobial and antiviral agents that may help your body fight off infection. Furthermore, there's evidence to suggest that it can stimulate the production of key immune cells, and it's also loaded with immune-boosting compounds like vitamin C and amino acids, as well as antioxidants that protect against cellular damage. What can't this wonderful sea moss do, right? Packing an impressively wide variety of essential micronutrients, Irish sea moss is nature's very own multivitamin. Consequently, a 100-gram serving meets almost half of your daily iron and folate needs and over a third of your magnesium requirements. And it also contains over a quarter of your recommended daily riboflavin intake, just to name a few. So you've got digestion aids, you've got, cortisol aids, you've got, all of these things that we take so many supplements with fillers in it, when we could maybe powder this down, put it in a capsule, and take it. I'll be honest, it does not taste good. I've tried a tea, not for me, but powdering it and putting it in a capsule, a gel capsule, absolutely, absolutely. Now, on to magical properties. You guys, if you thought medicinal properties were awesome, just wait. So obviously the element is water, the gender is feminine, the planet is the moon, and the day of the week is Monday. So it's obviously a lunar, watery, emotional plant. However, it is also very, very grounding because it comes from the sea floor. So it's a spiritually grounding herb steeped in cultural heritage, and it's believed to possess the innate ability to attract prosperity and abundance while fostering success. Centuries of use in spiritual practices attest to its vibrant hue and grounding energy. Look how beautiful. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Establishing it as a potent ally in seeking stability, security, and a profound connection with the earth in daily life and spiritual endeavors. Used for luck in finances and protection during travels. Carry it in a mojo bag or place it in your wallet for steady money flow and protection. It's also associated with protection for travelers, promoting safety. It's believed to attract good luck, abundance, and success, particularly in financial matters. So use it in money spells. Carry it in a mojo bag or wallet to promote steady flow of money. That steady flow comes from the water and the money comes from that sea floor, that grounding. So add it to wealth baths. Use in crystal grids to attract prosperity and abundance. Burn it as offering to spirits of prosperity. It's considered a grounding spiritual herb. So it helps to establish stability and a deeper connection to the earth. And its connection to the ocean makes it suitable for water magic practices. So anything to do with stabilizing emotions, flow of those feelings, moving things, right? Carry Irish moss or incorporate it into protective amulets to ensure safe journeys. It brings good luck in ventures involving risks. So it's a gambling herb. Right on. It's associated with finding playfulness and pleasure within challenges. And it's similar to how seaweed anchors themselves amid strong currents. So think about that and the possibilities in your spell work. So like steadfastness during challenges, right? So carry it with you to attract good luck. Place under rugs to attract luck and ensure a steady flow of money into the home or business, or place it in your cash register to attract customers. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so my personal uses. I put it in, it is my number one ingredient in my prosperity loose incense. I love this stuff. It smells like money. It has lots of cinnamon. Let's see what else it has. Bay leaf, basil, sweet mint, marjoram, cinnamon, ginger, oregano, parsley, angelica, dragon's blood resin, and sugar with cinnamon, ginger, pine, and sweet marjoram essential oils. This stuff is amazing. I burn it at the market to bring money to my pop-up. And then I use it, sorry, I'm talking too much. I use it specifically when I am working with the Morrigan. I use it as an offering to the Morrigan. So it is in her offering powder that I use to anoint my my Morrigan statue. Can you guys see it? There it is. Look at her. Isn't she gorgeous? That's my tallest statue. She's tall and proud. Irish sea moss is very sacred to her because several stories involve the sea with her. More, part of her name, M-O-R, with the, I forget the name of it, with that little symbol over the R, means the sea. So that is very much a sacred herb to her. So I put that in her offering incense and her powder that I do an anointing oil, and then I put a powder over her candle. And Irish sea moss is in that. And then anytime I'm doing a money spell, I'm doing Irish moss all around my money spell. So, yeah, it's weird stuff. I'm not going to lie. But, you know, if you can, yeah, I mean, it's fun to play with. But like I said, I like to dry. I like when you order it, a lot of times you order it fresh, and then I like to dry it out because then I can work with it a little easier, and I can dry it and powder it. That's how I prefer to use it. But you can use it fresh. You can boil it. Like I said, you could use it in soups and stews, and it's a thickening agent, so you can cook with it. I do not like the taste, so I prefer to use it magically instead of in teas and stuff. I just don't prefer the taste, but that's my preference. So go ham. I would take it as a supplement, absolutely. Dried in a capsule, absolutely. So that was Irish sea moss, probably the strangest herb in my collection, hands down. But I love working with it. I think it is a way underused herb, and I think that I love shining a light on herbs that no one's ever heard of. So if you've never heard of it, give me a purple heart down in the comment section. I would love to know if this is the first time you've ever heard of it. Other than that, please go to my website. You can purchase my prosperity incense. Please don't forget to enter the code all caps veil to get your free shipping. I know a couple of you, and you know who you are, don't put that and they want to pay the shipping. Listen, that is my gift to you. Please let me gift that to you. So if you're a follower, especially if you've been following this series from the beginning, please don't forget to enter that code. That is my gift to you. You can also book a reading with the famous Bobby Fierro of Wild Raven Tarot. He is my personal reader. He is the reader for my company. Best reader ever. Please book with him. You can also book an energy session or a spell consultation with me. I do those online as well. You can also book a workshop or a class. A lot of my classes are online as well as in person. Yeah, so hit me up. I'd be happy to work with you. If you would like to financially support this channel, you can do so by buying me a coffee. No pressure. You can do any amount as you wish. All the details are down below, or you can just scan this QR code. But you can also just give this video a like, share with your friends, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single episode. Other than that, live your best life and live for yourself. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.